I don't sing real. Either I do. I sing myself. Okay, maybe I need to use the 2 meter. Maybe you can't hear me. Uh, Picture when you were testing before the net started. My big deal to be he pushed and pulled and had me bend and twist and did all that stuff, and we talked. Um, he sent me over to the hospital to get X-rays, but he won't see the X-rays until tomorrow or something. And so the appointment was over. But anyway, he gave me the report on it. I can't see what it is. But and he wants to send me to physical therapy. So I told him I want to walk, and I started to walk last night. And there's a little bit of a hill here, not much, just an incline as it goes up to the street up on the west. It's about 2 blocks, I suppose. So I walked up there, feel it in the back of my leg, and so I didn't know if I should go any further, so I came home. And so I asked him today, should I walk? What should I do? He said, yeah, no, you can walk. If you're worse the next day, well, then you overdid it. Don't do it so hard. And he said the same way when you go to physical therapy. If you're worse after a treatment or two, stop going to physical. So anyway, I think I'm going to be okay. But he didn't. I don't think he knew whether it was a nerve or whether it was a muscle. I asked him what he thought, and I don't think he gave me a definitive answer. He knew my leg was sore, but he didn't. I don't think he knew. I think he wanted to see the X-rays before he made any remark as to what it was. I told him that's when I came to him to find out. So anyway, all right. I see Dave got a haircut and a beard trim, and he looks good. So I'll turn it back to Net. KD7QK, back to Net.
5, 6.
Uh, this is K9PQ. You guys don't hear me now. What's happening here? I hear myself. You think it's too soft? Oh, you hear me? Okay, thumbs up. Sorry. All right, there we go. Hey guys. I I have some news on the home buying front. I was talking about it off the air before the net here, but um, I'm uh, things have changed a bit with the finances. They couldn't work it out the way they originally thought, but it is working out. It just means I'll have a little less money to play with as far as buying a new place. So I've been looking around a little bit lower than where I was, and a lot of the places I was looking at in Eugene and Springfield, and even moving out, like Cottage Grove and other places around there, they were just not very good. Places that I could afford, I didn't really like. And they and I was asked earlier off the air, why I was interested in Eugene. I don't have family there or know anyone there. I did I did visit a friend there many years ago, and I liked the neighborhood. She had bought one of the houses there while she was in grad school at U of O. But mainly, I wanted a college town. I wanted because of all the things that come along with a college town, the places to eat and just interesting things going on. And so that was why I sort of set my sights on that. And then with Springfield, there were homes in my price range that I did like. They were decent. And no HOA. I could keep my trailer there. I could set up a tower. It all looked pretty good. But now it may still come about. We'll see. We'll see if something comes on the market down there. So I may still head that way. But right now, I've got my eyes on a place in Oak Harbor, and it'd be really nice to stay closer to everybody. And I like Whidbey Island. I mean, it's remote in its own way. It would be, it's a ferry ride away on one side, or going all the way around the north end through Anacortes on the other side. But there's a cute little place I found in a 55 plus community that I'm interested in. So, stay tuned. Not everything's up in the air as always. But okay, that's me for starters. So I am not hearing anything from 2 meters. I'm hearing Ron when his signal gets through to the video repeater, but even that sometimes you were in and out, Ron. For me, I don't know if on the repeater output how it was, but for me on the streaming output, you were in and out. So Dave, please point to me. Just point again when it's my turn, and I will know to go. All right, thanks. This is K9PQ. I'll send it back to Net Control.
next round, and I'll just
Node
be on 2
5,
meters off.
6, 4, 5, 6, 0. Connected to node 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 2.
Thanks, Richard. The audio now seems to be compatible going on to digital TV for the audio from 2 meters, so hopefully everybody will be able to hear. It seemed to switch in just now. Let's see if Jim, N7QO in Covington, is with us. And we'll try again for Jim, N7QO in Covington. No response on Jim. Again, this is Dave, KD7ZYM in Lake City. And this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net on the 08 machine. Well, here in Lake City, I've got 70 degrees and cloudy outside. And for me, boy, yesterday, last evening, I might say, I tried some potato salad that really didn't agree with me. Oh, man, kept me awake all night. So that was kind of an awful thing to go through. But I made it. And so today I did some domestic chores around the house, and I had a bunch of paperwork to get caught up on. So that was pretty good. But I would not recommend Costco's potato salad. I don't know what it was, but boy, it certainly caused me a little upset in the stomach. So maybe it's just me, or there was something ingredient in it that didn't like me. So that's about what I've got to say here. So let's go back up to the top to Ron, 87 QK.
Node 3998653 disconnected.
And we'll try Ron again, KD7 QKU.
Okay. QK. I'm having trouble. I can't hear you on the. Well, so anyway, I'm getting text messages from somebody. I texted him asking where he was. He said he's not gonna. So anyway, when I brother and sister-in-laws, of course, we usually do that on Sunday evenings, have dinner, and play a game. I haven't been walking very much, although I'm going to start. I say that. I started last night, like I say, and I walked about 2 blocks, and I could feel it in my legs. But I think the doctor said, go ahead and do it. So. Let's see, our cat hasn't been doing very well. She's not eating very good. Our cat's really old, and she's not eating very well. I'm getting a lot of feedback from somebody.
Anyway, I guess we're coming to
the TV, so
our cat's more than 17 years old.
but she's
not doing very well.
She's not doing very
Skin and
well.
bones
anymore.
We take her to the bed.
We take her to the bed on
Mondays and Thursdays.
Mondays and
Tomorrow we
Thursdays. She
get
goes tomorrow. We get
fluid
fluid
under the skin.
under the skin.
Her kidneys aren't good.
Her kidneys aren't doing too well, so that also.
So anyway, I guess with that, I'll turn it back to net.
Turn it back to net, KD7 QKU.
Bob, K9PQ in Bothell.
I believe I'm getting out. There we go. Let me get the headphones off. So yeah, I did start hearing 2 meters for a while, then I stopped again. But Dave, I caught the very end of what you were saying when it said, "Bob, it's your turn" or something like that. So I'm not sure what else you said. Ron, I'm sorry to hear about your cat and about your leg. I hope I don't know what's going on with your cat, but yeah, at that age, it's not uncommon. You know, I had one cat that lasted to 19 and a half, which was pretty long. And then of course Sparky just made it to 13 just a few months ago, and that was the end for her. So um, yeah, but I hope everything works out well with your leg. I actually am thinking seriously about getting a kitten after I move. And this time, unlike last time, so with Sparky, she was a home kitten and never left the home. The only time she ever did was go to the vet, so she hated it. Going to the car, she knew what was coming, and she hated it. So I'm thinking I want to get this. If I get a new kitten, immediately get it used to going, and just wherever I'm storing the trailer, just drive it to the trailer and go into the trailer and hang out in the trailer, and then maybe I'll be able to take her with me on vacation. I've really never had a cat like that. I still want it to be indoor only, so it will have to stay in the trailer, which could get interesting with a litter box in such a tiny confined space. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out. I'll figure out a way. Um, but it would be fun. It'd be fun to have a little companion going along with me. Oh, speaking of camping, let me put my Oregon coast pictures up. Um, so yeah, let's see. I thought maybe I had something else. Nice to see Carlos with us. And in case you guys have not seen the text message come across, James WU7N, I guess is right. I don't know why it didn't sound right. He said he'd be joining us late. So yeah, I guess that's good for now. I'll send it back. This is K9PQ.
K9PQ, thanks for that. Let's see if Richard's with us on 2 meters, K7ITX.
Yeah, Richard is here on 2 meters. Yeah, this time I heard uh, from Bob K9PQ, thinking about getting a kitten, and wouldn't you know it, Debbie and I saw one on the King County Animal Shelter website that looked very promising. So we may get one as well. So anyway, so talking to Ron, and Ron helped us a lot negotiate with his gardener slash handyman, and so we made a deal with them, and so we're looking forward to a major project as far as we got a lot of trees to prune and some gravel to install next to the driveway. So I'm pretty excited about that, and thank you, Ron, for all your help. So and the last time I checked, the Mariners were still ahead this 7-2. So with that, K7ITX back to net control.
K7.
Node 5, 6, 4, 5, Disconnected. Node 564560 connected to node 564562.
Let's go to Carlos, 87 NP in Clyde Hill.
Okay. Is there audio flowing somewhere? Let's check for a little feedback. 1, 2, 3. 87 NP. Oh, it's very low. Okay, let me try a different approach because this audio is not going to work. Just a minute. Hang on.
'87 NP, thanks for that. Seems like the digital repeater is cutting in and out today for some reason. I don't know if it's the weather or the rain came down and did something. But this is Dave, KD7CYM in Lake City. And pretty much everything's been running almost smooth tonight when we make contacts. And there's Ron kind of having that sciatic nerve problem that's coming and going, and then an issue with cats. Oh my, that cat.
Node 564560 disconnected.
Picture to come up there. I'm sorry. And I didn't hear part. And let's see. I've got to mute my TV, it's speaking back there. So let's see, a little show and tell. I bought a new pair of boots. They're not Gore-Tex or anything. I have. So if I try to walk a little bit in this kind of weather, they're pretty hot. They're fine, and it's cooler and it's raining. I've had them a long time. They were this big 5, I guess, this sporting goods. So anyway, I'm gonna wear those instead of my little, I call them like I need a little bit more ankle support when I walk. I need a little more ankle support. I hope you guys can. The old cat. So we've had her 17 years, and she was full-grown cat, and probably had a litter of kittens when we got her. So we really don't know how old she is, but I can't imagine she's going to be around too many more years. She's skin and bones and doesn't want to eat. They have this stuff they call appetite enhancer. You put it over a glove and put it on your. It really works. It makes her eat. There's no food or other medicine that we give her. So I can't. See if we can stop. She gets the thyroid, and this is an ointment that you put in here also. So when you put both stuff in one in one ear and one in the other ear, she absorbs it just doesn't work. And anyway, so things have been a little bit mixed up over here on DATV tonight for me, but maybe they're getting straightened out now. So anyway, back to net, KD7QK.
Well, good evening again. Let's see. I had thought of something. Oh yeah. For some reason. Oh, there's more than just me active. Okay, we're back full screen. Sorry, of course, what I'm seeing is delayed, so I'm not describing what's happening in real time. I did have one more thing going on today. A guy came out to fix my garage door, and it's one of those classic things. You know, they say that like your boat, your car, and your house are in the best condition when you buy them, when you sell them, and that's pretty much the same here. I see Dave talking. Am I not getting through? I don't know. Can somebody tell me if I'm getting through on Discord? I am. Good. So I've been living with the garage door not working. The opener not working. The garage door works fine. I just have to lift it manually, which is fine. Has been fine with me, but now that I'm going to be renting the place out, you know, I want the garage door opener working. And it's it's the usual thing. I kind of wish I'd done it a long time ago because it's a lot quieter and nicer than the garage door opener that I did have. But anyway, there it is. And you know, one of the things that I just need to do to get it ready to rent. So that's kind of what's been going on here. What else? Oh, I did go up to the repeater. It was since our last net, so I don't think I've mentioned it here. So the little padlocks I bought, I brought up there and the keys, and so you know, we're gonna the container that we do have. There's a padlock on that now, and there are three spares all keyed to the same keys. So we have more in case we want them for whatever reason. You know, it might be nice to put on a toolbox in the rear building, for example. Although you know, people seem to be pretty good about sharing things in the repeater building without them, you know, being raided. So we probably don't need that, but at least we've got the locks there if we need. Okay, well that's it from here. I'll send it back. K9PQ.
Let's see if we have audio here. Oh, I found audio. This is very good. No, no, now it should be. Bob, you should be listening to me, right? Bob? Calling Bob. Calling Bob. Bob, I have a free kitten for you. Can you hear me? Yes? No? Okay, so what's going on now? Because I can hear my audio on the TV repeater. So Ron can hear me, right? Okay, I'm at a loss. I don't know where my audio is. I'll give it back to you, Dave. I'll search for my audio and a free kitten. Back to you, Dave. 87 NP.
Difficulties with audio this evening.
Node
Ron
5 6
came
4
on with
5
audio on
6
digital
0
TV,
connected
but then it
to
cut out,
node
and the picture
5
cut out, and then
6
it came back. It
4
wasn't very
5
stable on
6
Ron.
2.
So anyway, that came out. But Bob's video and audio came across strong and locked in. It was 100% readable. And Carlos' audio was very low coming in with digital TV, but it transformed over to 2 meters for some reason. Seven QKU.
Okay, I'm going to use the 2 meter radio. Seems like
we're having some difficulties tonight. So,
your audio
was really low.
I had to turn the
TV.
They came on strong for a minute, and then he went away. So I don't know what happened. So, let's see. I haven't got too much more to talk about. What time is it? It's my brother-in-law's birthday this weekend, so we're all going to go over there for brunch, I understand, on Sunday. So that will be interesting. His daughter, son-in-law, and grandkids
have all been up in Canada on
Swap
Lake.
They own a house up there, and his parents own a house over there, and there's another house, so there's three houses up there. So been a lot of people up there. We were invited,
but we didn't go.
I kind of begged off. Sitting in the car for 10 hours, a 10-hour drive with my sciatic nerve hurting, and they were wanting us to go. Just didn't sound like fun. So we stayed. I don't know what the weather's been like up there. They have the new Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
I can't say what it is now. Anyway, internet. For them it works really great. The cabin in Canada, house, whatever they have up there. Well, they have boats and motorcycles, snowmobiles, jet skis. They have everything out there to play with. They even have a tiki. I've seen pictures of it. Never been there. They have a tiki bar down on the beach, and they barbecue and have drinks with all the neighbors. So they have a great time. So. Anyway, we probably will. I don't know if we'll ever go. We've been invited several times. We should have went when we had the motor. That would have been interesting for us. We don't have a motor. Anyway, back to that KD7QG.
KD7QKU, get a quick ID. Again, this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net on the 08 machine. And Carlos, 87NP in Clyde Hill. Let's try you.
Okay. Let's watch the faces of everyone saying that finally he got it. I don't know what it was he's thinking. I think I need to probably start thinking about having one computer dedicated just to all of this, because now that I use the Flex radio on this computer, the Flex radio switched to this thing, and so if I want the microphone on the camera to pick it up, it turns out that this was the one picking it up. So maybe I need to be smarter. I have to write some application to run all of this and to manage. Usually I come here earlier to try things out, but it's been quite a busy week, and so I was a little later to arrive at the station. So acknowledge the kitten wave. So Bob is going to move into kitten territory. I was doing some AI research on kittens and ham radio, so I'll have something to share. Nothing much new here. It's been a busy work week. I did get some more deliveries on the mail. I'm still not clear on what triggers UPS to charge me more money on something coming from Europe or not. Sometimes it arrives at my door without asking for more money. So this was another element of the antenna, because as I mentioned, I had an accident on setting it up and broke a little bit of the fiber, so they sent me another one. And it's quite amazing. I ordered this on the weekend, and today is Wednesday. Yeah, so I ordered this on Sunday from Germany, and it's already here on Wednesday. This is a 5-meter telescopic element from fiberglass. Let's say 2 meters went down and came back. So that's what's going on. I think I've heard Richard for a little bit, but then I think it's the repeater that seems to be going down, and that's what Wade was saying. Also, there's something going on the repeater side that the 2 meters wasn't going, but now seems to be being pretty good. And I'm inspired by Dave's haircut. I might have to take another one. So that I can feel the summer going by. You know, it's always sad when you see the sun not being up there for so long, and so we're getting into those days. That's sad. All right, back to Dave, Net Control, KD70AM from 87 NP.
87NP, this is Dave. KD7ZYM. Thanks with that, Carlos. And many thanks to you for all the work that you've been putting in on the software, trying to get everything to mesh, so to speak. And it's doing about 99% of the time with what it's supposed to do, and it just has a few hiccups, but I'm sure that will get much better as we go along. It's been an interesting trial by hand signals tonight, getting directing the net from my end. This is Dave, KD7ZYM in Lake City. But let's see if we can pick up Richard, K7ITX again.
Node 564560 disconnected. Node 564560 connected to Node 564.
And again, a quick ID. This is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net on the 08 machine. I'm Dave, KD7ZYM. Let's see if we can pick up Ron, KD7QKU in Tacoma.
Okay, well, I'm waiting for my picture to come up. I guess maybe it's not going to come up. I see color bars. I'm not sure what's going on there. My camera's on.
So, let's see, I saw it there. I see myself. I saw Carlos and myself. So I ordered a new laptop computer, what seems like now 2 weeks ago, and it was supposed to be shipped by FedEx. And it must be on a slow boat to China or something. Now they're saying it's not going to be delivered until the 13th. So I guess that's next week. So I would guess I'll get it next week. A lot of text messaging going on. It'll be nice to have a new computer. It's a laptop, of course, and see if my audio works better on it. So anyway, I'm glad that it was good this time. Anyway, so let's see. I guess I don't have too much more. It's been kind of a quick turnaround here on that. There's only about 4 of us that are on tonight, so. Anyway,
Interesting
here you're talking about the house is on the Woodby house, the little house.
That would be
Having
in the neighborhood,
in the state anyway.
My son, built a new house on his property, and I think it's only 800 square feet. It's 2 stories. It's only 800 square feet altogether, both floors. And perfectly comfortable. The upstairs is the bedroom and bathroom. I don't know what else upstairs. It's a pretty big room. And then downstairs is the kitchen and dining room. And then they have chairs. So it's like I say, they have a wood stove now. I'd given him a wood stove, but then he put it in. So they have a wood stove. But it's so easy to heat. It takes nothing to heat it. He has a mini split, and uses it for heating and cooling. I just love ours. It almost makes it too cold. I set it on 70, and it's cooling. So I got
I had
2,800
2,800 of an inch of rain
today.
today.
It wasn't raining much when I got up. The driveway was wet. But about 7 o'clock it started raining hard. And I don't know when it quit. Anyway, I got 2,800, so a little over a quarter inch. Dave, I have 62 degrees outside on the north side of the house. So I guess back to net 87 QK.
KD7QKU, thanks for that. Let's see if we can pick up Bob, K9PQ in Bothell.
Hey again, everybody. Carlos, I love the comment about checking with AI on cats and and ham radio. I'd love to see what it comes up with. I have not been as adventurous as you, but I'm just really I am completely on board with AI, which I did not expect. And it's for I don't rely on it for anything that that I absolutely have to get right. But there's a whole lot of things that I'm just curious about. Something I hear something and I don't know what it is, and ChatGPT is my go-to. Um, and it saves me a lot of searching through lots and lots of junk on a Google search, for example, or or looking at see if maybe there's a Wikipedia article or something like that. It does a pretty darn good job of filtering through things. I mean, that's how I found out. I don't seem to have it handy here. That's how I found out about that ink pen. That ink pen, the one that I bought, and so it's just good for a lot of things. A lot of like asking, oh, hey, what's available to do this or that. I've even asked it about some particular products for recommendations, but I won't rely on it quite that far yet. But at least it'll give me a starting point. So I've found it to be pretty valuable. The one thing using the free version, and it's perfectly understandable. It's what do they call it? Freemium is the idea. They call it freemium because you have a free tier and a premium tier that you pay for. And if ever I want more than just a text response, if I want a graph or a photo or, and it offers, says, hey, do you want this? And then I say yes. And it says, well, it's really busy right now. I'll let you know when it's done. And, and as I say, I'm perfectly fine. It's like, that's what you get for free. That's understandable. Maybe someday I'll decide I want to pay for it, but for right now, it's actually I'm enjoying it just as it is. And I think because it's this freemium idea, I was trying to think, why are they not going down the road of Google search and all these things where there are ads and there are sponsored results and all that kind of stuff? And I think it's because there's this premium tier. So people like Carlos, thank you for paying ChatGPT so that I don't have to see ads. And, with that, I'll send it back. This is
K9PQ, thanks with that. K9PQ, thanks with that. And let's go back to Carlos, 87NP. Go ahead, Carlos. 87NP, Carlos.
Let's try this way. Okay, is audio arriving? Everyone can hear me? Bob? Check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Bob is getting some audio. So, Bob, here's some suggestions for you. Oh, it's very low, the audio. I'm gonna eat the microphone. I'm gonna eat the microphone here. Maybe now it's better because I'm talking next to the microphone. There's some suggestions for Bob. You know, there's one, depending on your radio. In case you have different radios, will find some different cats. But I don't. Well, interesting enough, the microphone that I have that works much better. It ran out of battery, so I can only use this one for now. But to the point that you were making on the AI, it's coming down in price, and honestly, even on the paid tier, they are offering a lot more value. So soon enough, I think you'll have a lot more value even on the free tier. I would say the reasonable, a lot of value for the price right now, and again, this is all variable, but the $20 is a pretty good solution for now. So now I'm coming over the DATV, but the audio is really low, and I think I can raise it slightly, but it's still very low, so it could be my microphone here. Sorry about that. On next transmission, if I have oh no, we are kind of running out of time. So the good news is that I can see that the DATV receiver is quite stable, and now I just the previous one I was using OBS, and now I just need to bump up the gain on the DATV transmitter also. I'll do that next time for Saturday. Back to you, Dave, Net Control from 87NP in Clyde Hill.
87NP, thanks for that. And for a final, we can go to Ron, KD7QKU.
Okay, KD7QKU here. Well, I don't have a whole lot to add. Bob, talking about cats. I have seen people with cats off leash hiking, and I've seen people with cats off leash at the beach. I've never had a cat like that, but my dad told me that my sister many, many years ago had a cat that was like that. Followed her every place she went, and
did everything she did, and was her buddy. So when we lived in Bellevue, of course, our cat had a cat door that was outside the wall. So anyway, yeah, I'd like to, when our cat, passes on, I'm definitely going to get another one, maybe two. And our cat was not a very good traveler. She did not like the motorhome when it was moving. She hated it. And but when it was stop, she was perfectly fine with it. And Joanne would put a harness on her and, you know, a leash and take her out for a walk. She preferred to go out when it was dark, but she would go out in the daytime. She wanted to get out a little more also. And she wanted to go out and snow and look around. She was pretty good that way. Richards, their cat they had was pretty good too. All right, nice hearing everybody. We did have a little audio problems, but it's always good to hear you and see you. And so, till next time, 73's KD7KKU.
Node 3, 4, 5, 2, 2,
Again, this
3,
is the Western
4,
Washington Amateur
disconnected.
Television Society Net. I'm going to terminate the net at 9 o'clock. We'd like to thank the SeaTac Repeater Association for letting us use WW7STR's repeater 147.08 for our voice transmissions this evening. So this is Dave, KD7ZYM, signing off the net for the Western Washington Amateur Television Society.
W7ITL, are you guys hearing me? Because I am not hearing like about half of the people tonight. I couldn't hear Dave at all. I don't know if he's got a microphone issue, but I didn't hear him at all. Can anybody hear me?
Affirmative. I can hear you. Oh, look at that. And now even my audio is working. I can hear you, Wade, and I could hear Dave on the TV repeater, but not on the output of the 2 meters, which means that the receiver, the 2 meter receiver was working, and I was picking up the audio to the All-Star, but this wasn't sending the audio to the 2 meters transmitter. I think that's what was going on.
Is it still no audio still? 2 meter audio is still broken. W7ITL.
Node 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 0, disconnected.